guys have probably already guessed or deduced from the title and the thumbnail, tonight we are going to wrap Ani's gifts from us, and we'll explain how we do the Santa gift, or how we work with Santa to make that gift happen. But let's jump into it. So of the two of us, Lauda is the more proficient rapper, would you say? Definitely the more patient rapper. But I also think genuinely she's better at it. So I will mostly be here for moral support, possibly some present wrapping, and my witty commentary. Because there aren't many things to wrap. If you caught our video on what we're giving Ani for Christmas, we just do 1 or 2 presents for something she wants, needs, to do / learn, and then something to read. And then obviously Santa brings his gift on Christmas Eve. We bought this for Ani to lay out. It is like a felt bag that kind of has a Santa look to it. So I think our tradition will be on Christmas Eve, she will put out some milk and cookies and her bag for Santa to put his gift to her in. Somebody messaged me and asked why we don't buy her very many presents, and honestly there's a couple different reasons for that, and it might be something that changes down the road, but the first thing I want to emphasize is we don't necessarily think there's a right or a wrong way to do Christmas. If you go all out, tons of presents, good for you. If you keep it really small and minimal, good for you. We're big fans in doing what works for your family and not stressing about comparing yourself to other people. I lost all train of thought. I had 2 or 3 points, and then for whatever reason I was hypnotized watching it. But the reason we decided to just do the categories of presents and not go overboard, there's a couple reasons for that. The first one is we're on a tight budget this year. We only have one income. My wife is a public school teacher. Need I say more? The second reason is Ani's going through developmental stages so quickly that we're buying her new things as she needs new things to sort of stay interested in. When she outgrew the baby toys, we bought some of those early toddler toys, and then recently we've been getting some more complicated toddler toys. So as she's needing things, we're replacing them. And obviously as she gets older, that's not going to continue. So we might change this in the years to come anyway. But another reason is we have lovely extended family that spoils her, and we have a small house. We don't want a ton of stuff here. And so it's just nice to be able to balance that. Obviously, we kind of already had this plan before the family's presents started rolling in, but the fact of the matter is she's getting quite a few gifts from grandparents, aunts, uncles.
She's very spoiled.
She's very spoiled, aka well-loved. But yeah, so that's part of why we're keeping it simple. And then also, I've said it, I think, a bunch of times, I love stockings. Stockings are my favorite part about Christmas. She's probably getting, if not an equal number of gifts in her stocking, more gifts in her stocking. And so yeah, that's just how our family does it. If you do it differently, totally fine. But yeah, do you have anything else to add about how we do presents?
No. Do you want me to grab book by book or all books at once?
Maybe these books together so we're on the same size. I'm back. I'm also the supply fetcher. We've had this blue wrapping paper for I don't know how many years. The other
Since we met.
Well, not quite 8 then, but yeah, pretty close. The reason I'm not helping wrapping is it's one of those wrapping papers that's really thin and easy to rip, which tends to frustrate me. So, yet another reason to let the pro wrapper do the work. And you're generally pretty happy to do it, right?
Oh yeah, I like wrapping.
Another reason not to like this wrapping paper is you can't do the whoosh. You have to do and then it rips anyway. It's not my favorite. Are you she asked him for Play-Doh, a toothbrush, or a dump truck.
I think so too.
We need to have her write an official Santa letter. We'll probably have to help with that though. But she's into a little bit of everything right now. We've, again, recently, like we were saying before, she really likes animals, but not that long ago, Amazon had a really good deal on, was it 3 different animal figurine sets? And so we just went ahead and got them for her. But that's a good example of that would have been a Christmas gift had I not already bought them. Same with her play kitchen. We actually planned on doing the play kitchen for Christmas, and Lada got a really good deal.
I was supposed to build it.
Huh?
I was supposed to build the play kitchen.
Oh yeah, from like herself from the ground up. She was gonna design and build a play kitchen, but went to IKEA around her birthday. One thing led to another, and a play kitchen came home for a really good deal, which is fine. And I don't know if we ever showed it, but she did get her something I need for Christmas was a new car seat, and that did come in, and that we already put in the car. We didn't mess with wrapping it up and putting it under the tree. She was actually scared of it, so maybe it's a good thing we didn't give it to her on Christmas. Probably couldn't see that, but the paper ripped. I'm telling you. You've got to be like a pro level wrapper to wrap with thin wrapping paper. But we're also so cheap, we have a big roll of it. We're not going to throw it away. We're just going to keep using it until it's all gone. And at the rate we give gifts to each other at Christmas... oh, there you go.
This will probably be the wrapping paper for our 50th anniversary.
Well, like I said, if Ani gets older and we change how we do Christmas presents, maybe we'll end up giving her bigger gifts, more gifts, who knows. So you were saying that Santa never wrapped your presents? Just dropped them under the tree,
and that was awesome.
I think Santa definitely wrapped ours. They were separate from the ones that my mom and dad wrapped, but they were all wrapped. So we're sort of splitting the difference. We're not asking Santa to wrap, we're just asking him to put it in the designated Santa bag. You know, an important conversation we haven't had yet is what kind of cookies are we going to have Ani leave for Santa?
Choices.
I mean, are we going to go store-bought? Are we going to go homemade?
With all going on right now, store-bought.
COVID precautions, just leave him like a brand new package of...
Again, we're dealing with a very old guy, so we need
No, but didn't you see Dr. Fauci went and vaccinated him?
Really?
Yeah, he released a statement saying he went to the North Pole and vaccinated Santa against COVID.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I don't know where I saw that. Facebook probably, but Santa should be good to go by the time the big day rolls around.
Still.
But we'll be safe on our end. So we'll do some store-bought cookies in the package. Maybe a Clorox wipe next to them so he can disinfect them. Did you guys do cookies for Santa when you grew up?
Yes.
Did you do carrots for the reindeer?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like we did too. I can't remember specifically, but I feel like we did.
It was awesome.
This is one of those gifts where I'm already like kind of dreading giving it to her. It's the musical instrument set. There's a lot of bells in here. The one thing I purposely found a musical instrument set that did not have like a flute or a whistle or anything like that, because this house doesn't echo, but it pretty close to echoes, and some sort of high, trilling, painfully loud. That was just a pass. No thank you.
I taught pre-K before.
Well, yeah, I've worked many inpatient psychiatric units. It's not like those are quiet library type places. Not to mention I worked in a middle school, and debatably middle schoolers are just as loud as preschoolers.
That's true.
If
I work
not
in the middle
louder.
school too. They're louder. We are reasons for being loud.
Hi, Miss! Yeah, I've never lived anywhere where kids call all female adults Miss until I lived in Texas.
Are you doing this?
Like, I would have worked with kids for 3 years running in a middle school, and they did not know my last name, genuinely. Despite the fact it was plastered all over my classroom, despite the fact I introduced myself with my name, any paperwork I gave them had my name on it, they genuinely, and it's not like they didn't like me. I wasn't a teacher. They didn't get grades. They usually got snacks and fun activities. But they wouldn't know my name. It was always just Miss. That was just sort of a, not quite cultural shock, but close to cultural shock thing I had to get used to. That's why you're a better rapper than me. Is that it? All right, stack them up here. We're done. Anyway, hopefully that was reasonably entertaining. I'm not sure that it was, but we got something that we needed to get done. So we will see you tomorrow. Bye!